Alrighty. Hello, everybody, potential viewers, imaginary people. Maybe you're real, in which case a special hello to you. So, it's time to continue with Star Trek Online. We got a new story arc to begin tonight. Gonna be New Frontiers. This is sort of I would almost describe this story arc as it's a little bit of a mishmash of different episodes, but it also kind of serves as a prelude build up to the Victory is Life story arc, which I've done before on stream. I did that with the Gamma Recruit way back earlier in the year. So we'll be doing all that stuff again because it's actually a fun story arc. So we'll get to do it all again. Let's see, get the game up here. Alright. We're here at Deep Space Nine. The deepest of space stations. It is so very deep. See, so a couple things before we get started here, just to note where everything's going on right now. Let's see, it doesn't say on here. No. We do have upgrade weekend going on right now. So you can get basically double the tech points on your upgrades this weekend. So if you want to upgrade stuff, now's the time. Hopefully you have the dilithium to get some Phoenix upgrades right now. I don't have a whole lot of dilithium on hand at the moment. Well, I'm actually okay on this character, my main. I still got 129,000 I can use. My other characters, not so much. I've kind of been exhausting my dilithium on my other characters, so I don't really have a whole lot to spare on my others right now. And we also got Phoenix Box event going on right now, which means you can get a free... you can get a free Phoenix Box from a vendor either on Deep Space Nine or on Drozana. Go ahead and snag that here so we can get as we get started here. The other thing is that you can earn T6X upgrade tokens. You can always earn those during Phoenix Box events. You have to get 5 of the ultra rare tokens to get one. That's usually the easiest to acquire. Otherwise, it is possible with the lower ranks. It just takes a lot more tokens to get ones at the lower ranks, and it's probably not worth doing. I'd rather just use the lower rank tokens for upgrades. So here we go. You talk to this person, Ona. Needs prize pack. Accept. Exit. Talk to her again. And give me the give me one of those things. Yeah. Okay. And that's how it works. Ultra rare. Okay. I will hang on to that. I already got one T6X token the other day. So. Let me just squirrel this away for later. Alright. How's that? Let's get back to the chopper. Excuse me. I've been a little out of it the past couple of days. I don't know. It's just had a lot of work to do outside, and it just exhausted me. And I was just I wasn't really getting a lot of sleep in between. I was just mentally, my brain was poo pretty much for the past couple of days. I didn't even really play that much of SDO. I was just like, oh, I'll jump on and do dailies real quick, and that'll probably be it. Like, and unfortunately, I kind of forgot to get my the last part up on YouTube on time. I just I kept pushing it back, and I was like, oh, okay. I got it up this morning. Because I was up early this morning, so I was like, I'll just take care of it now. So, it's up on YouTube now. Hopefully this part won't take nearly as long. So. And there was one other thing. If you go in the Zen store and go to the promotions tab, there is the TNG anniversary giveaway. I'll be honest, there's really not a whole lot to this year. If you wanna look like Worf, here you go. You wanna look like season 1 Worf, not Worf from the later seasons when she was better looking. Short-haired Worf, and his beard, as well as his stash. So I already claimed this, but yeah, whatever. Don't need to claim that again. Anyway, it's there if you want it. I'm not going to complain. It's free. There's just not a whole lot to it. I'd rather have the TNG uniforms. That would be nice to have as a giveaway. Just saying. That would be nice to have. But anyway. Let's begin. So we get to see return to visit our old friend Lukari. Well, not too much of an old friend so far, but you know, we've only really kind of dealt with her once. But we get to spend more time with her now, and I think a few more times during the course of this story arc. So anyway, let's see what's up.
We've been in regular contact with the Lukari, and they've recently unveiled a new starship designed for space exploration. They're eager to head out into the unknown, and they've asked us to give them a hand. Starfleet has decided to send you to assist them in their first voyage beyond their home system. This is an exciting time for the Lukari. Watch over them and help them to see the value of space exploration, and let them make discoveries and follow their sense of wonder. Just don't let them get in over their heads.
Alrighty, Admiral. Let's go back to the Lukari system. I did do some upgrading, but realistically there's really not a whole lot for me to upgrade. See on my character here, I kind of have all the important stuff already maxed out to Mark 15. The only things I really haven't done anything with are this kit module. I'm just waiting to replace this with something a little better. It's kind of just a placeholder at the moment. And the kit module, it's an okay kit module. I might try and find something better at some point. It's the Ramen Imperial Navy module, which is good for the crit chance and crit severity. It's about all it's really good for. The plasma bonus does nothing for this character, so. And the EV suit. I don't use EV suits all that often, so I don't really upgrade them, but the Solar suit's still fine. I'll just leave it the way it is. Ship itself, I kind of have everything, I think, Mark 15 now. And I think this is probably the way it's going to be for a while. It's probably going to be some time until I find something better. I'm still debating if I want to replace this Omni phaser with the Trilithium Omni, which I'll get later on. But for now, I'll just keep the inhibiting one on there because it's good enough here. I did upgrade some of the equipment on some of the other characters. It's not super essential to do that. I decided, you know what? If I'm going to upgrade some of this stuff on my other character, on my bridge officers, I might as well do it now. So some of them I have upgraded to Mark 15 gear. I don't know how much of a difference that'll make in their performance, but you know, we'll find out here. Anyway, let's begin. Echoes of Light. We've arrived in the Lukari system, Admiral. Reading their starship in a standard orbit there. I'm picking up some comm traffic. Sounds like Captain Kumaki is in the middle of a discussion with a Ferengi daimon. Helm, take us to the Lukari ship and the Ferengi ship. What's the Ferengi doing here?
My dear friend Kamarka,
It's him.
About how much I can help.
I try not to think about you at all, Margaret.
What? You? I thought I'd seen the last of you. That is to say, we meet again.
We meet again, Madrin. My nemesis. My incompetent nemesis. Daimon Madrin. Fortunately for you, your business is with the Lukari today. I mean, our business is with the Lukari today, not you. So, skedaddle.
Oh, come now. I'm sure we can reach an agreement that is to everyone's liking. I'm prepared to offer you an exclusive, once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunity.
New, cut the channel, head to Lukari.
Thank you. That insistent Ferengi has been trying to make new trade deals with us since he first visited our system. Oh, everything he tries to sell is either broken or worthless.
No problem. You look well, Captain.
Thank you.
Brand new ship.
Good to see you again, and under much better circumstances. You'll be happy to know that our star remains stable. We've not seen any Tholian ships since the incident, thankfully.
Good. We don't want any more Tholians or Tox Utots or time travelers or any more of that nonsense. I think my captain's head is about to explode from so much time travel nonsense. Anyway, thank you. Bye.
The decision to explore was somewhat controversial, however. Many Lukari were resistant to the notion. We settled this moon long ago, after we were forced to leave our dying homeworld of Kentar. It was a difficult journey for us. Once we found our new home, no one was very excited about space travel. Still, the exploration initiative passed. Considering my experience, my people have chosen me to command the LSS Concordium. It was an honor I proudly accepted. Our ship is ready to go, and you are.
Oh. Well, tell me about this fancy new ship you have. What's it capable of? Maximum warp factor, sensor range. Tell me that
We have
stuff.
some catching up to do. We've engaged the best engineering minds of our world to modify this vessel. I'm quite proud. We've done a lot in a very short period of time. We've added some of your defensive technology to this ship, as well as some warp drive upgrades. The Concordium is now capable of sustaining a top speed of just over warp 4.
Wow, okay, you're moving up in the world.
Our collaboration with your engineers has been quite inspirational. We've started work on a starship of our own design. One of many to follow the Concordium to the stars. Our ship is ready to go, and you are.
Alright, well, let's proceed to our destination.
For our maiden voyage, I've chosen a star that is close enough to be within reach, but still just outside the area of space that you've explored, and obviously one that we haven't visited yet. According to your star charts, it's a yellow-white star called 20 Draconis.
Alright. Navigation, prepare a course. This will be smooth sailing.
This isn't over. Believe me. The next deal we make will be on.
Shut up. Shut up, Modern. Nobody cares.
We've arrived on the outskirts of the system. There's a large field of rocky debris and asteroids. We're picking up various metals and crystalline formations. Should we approach one of the larger asteroids and take some more readings?
Yes, we'll head to one of our larger asteroids and scan it. Like this crystalline asteroid, which is conveniently placed right in front of me. Oh, there's some Gekli here, too.
Readings coming in now. Large quantities of silicate, hematite, hafnium, iridium. Crystalline structures appear to be the result of deposits created under a heavy impact. Perhaps this asteroid was part of a larger one that broke up in a collision. Heading deeper into the field may yield more clues.
Agreed. Let's head deeper into the asteroid field.
Sensors are picking up some movement on the far side of the asteroid.
Oh yeah, I see them.
Not simple orbiting debris either.
They are Gekli.
Cosmozoans. They're beautiful. Do you have any information about them?
They're called Gekli. We're sending you data files on them now. Go ahead. Good.
Intriguing. The Gekli communicate using radio waves and feed on dust particles and energy emissions. And, oh, it seems an adjustment of our EM band is in order. I don't like the idea of the Concordium becoming a Gekli food source.
We're adjusting our own EM band down to 0.002 cycles as well. Ah, you mean I have to do this? Why can't my engineering officer do that?
We've adjusted our power systems. I'd like to gather more data on the Gekli before we move on. Any suggestions?
Well, we could tag them with subspace data transmitters.
An excellent idea. We'll be able to track their movements and learn more about their migratory patterns and feeding habits. We'll need to get close in order to attach the tag safely.
Agreed. Get close to the Gekli and attach the tag with minimal force. Who am I telling that to? I'm telling that to my helm. Helm, you know what to do.
Data's coming in from the Gekli. I'd like to expand the number of tagged subjects to optimize data collection. Let's get close enough to slip in with a pod and join them in their swimming.
Right, we'll fly to a Gekli pod and join them as they swim through space. Swimming through space. Okay, so with this task you kind of have to stay within a certain range of the Gekli, like really close. Sometimes this can be a little trickier than it may appear, because the Gekli like to change speeds on you.
We're getting close-up readings from all of the creatures.
Yeah, I think it's staying close enough here. It's speeding up now.
They're treating us like one of their own. They're trying to talk to us with their radio waves.
There we go.
That was incredible. What a singular experience. We've spotted a larger group of them in an area not too far from here. This looks like a feeding ground for several Gekli pods. Let's go have a look.
Alright. Very well. Helm. Take us to the Gekli feeding grounds. Ready to consume space biomatter and whatever other things exist in space that can be eaten. I don't know why they sound like space whales, but I wouldn't think they would make any noise. Did I just get a blip of an enemy on sensors? I think I did.
There are signs that several Gekli pods frequent this area. There's a lot of dust and particulate matter, but we can't see how the asteroids are getting broken down. I think there's something we're not seeing on the visible spectrum. Your ship has a stronger deflector than ours. Can you emit a particle wave? We could use that to illuminate things that might be happening in different spectra.
Alright. We can emit a multi-spectrum particle wave. Science officer, you know how to do that, right, bro? Oh, I need to be in the correct position. Ah, I'm blinded.
Kind of subspace shearing here. It's causing cosmic strings to snap off and break up the asteroids. That must be why the Gekli feed here. There's plenty of particulate matter for them to consume in the debris fields. I think we've collected some solid data here. We're ready to move on when you are.
Alright, let's see what lies ahead then. We're totally doing science, exploration, making new discoveries as Starfleet should be doing.
A swarm of comets passing by this stellar body. They look to have an orbital period of about 173 of your standard years. I'd like to know if they came from outside of the system and were caught in its gravity, or if they originated here. Shall we take some scans?
That's a good way to begin.
This comet is mostly ice and dust. There are indications that the cometary matter formed around a magnetic core. The other comets may be more interesting. Let's move to the other comets and study them closely.
Agreed, let's check out the remaining comets. Comet scanning. Oh no, I have to do this. This is one of the worst minigames. The mining minigame. I mean, it's not hard, it's just annoying to do.
The core sample shows signs of magnetic radioactive matter. This comet may have seen some interesting particle fields in its wandering.
The magnetic core must help to draw in materials that form the corona. Oh wait, no. No, I didn't mean to do that again. Do it. No, I just don't want to do it again. Game, why did you give me the option to do this again? I hate you, game. I really, really hate you. Oh no, I gotta do this one. The other most detested minigame. Radiation scanning.
Holding the comet let us get some detailed readings about its emissions. Based on the structure of its silicate crystals, it's been in a pattern. It picks up energy from its trip near the star, then loses that energy as it loops past the planets.
That's how comets work, pretty much.
It's like ice melting and refreezing, but it seems to lose a large quantity of energy all at once near here. I'm not sure why. The radioactivity should be steady.
Well, perhaps something is draining the energy. Let's keep looking.
These comets seem to have a long orbit that coincides with the orbit of a Class A planet nearby. I'd like to launch a probe and see if the cometary movements have had any impact on the planet.
Agreed. Let's launch a probe and collect some more detailed readings. Probe away!
Probe data received. The planet is radiating a considerable amount of heat for its size. Nothing our shields can't handle, but I don't see any expeditions to its surface happening anytime soon. Curious. I'm picking up several large planet is geothermal in nature. Its surface is partially molten. They're a life form of some kind. A cosmozoan, but not the Gekli. I'd like to study study them if we can.
Well, let's only have one Kumarki talking at a time here. Okay. Well, let's go take a closer look at those life forms. The pretty life forms. Da, 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 da.
No life forms detected planetside. Then again, it is rather warm down there.
Check the other side of the planet. Da, 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 da. Oh no, it's a Sindarian Defender. Oh no, it's just regular Sindarians. Nindarian. Hello, Nindarian A, Nindarian B.
Creatures are luminescent ovoids? I'm not sure how to describe them. They remind me of an aquatic life form native to Lukari Prime. There are little ones huddling close to the planet's atmosphere. They must use the heat and the planet's electrical discharges to survive.
They're a type of Nindarian. We're sending you files now.
Interesting. These life forms were encountered by the USS Enterprise D on Deneb 4, someplace called Farpoint Station. They haven't been seen anywhere else since. We shouldn't harm them or their young. Let's transmit a greeting, then be on our way.
Well, if you get onto some TFOs, you'll be sure to see them. Because, you know, they can turn into a spaceship now that you can pilot. That is still kind of weird. But anyway, right. We'll move close and transmit a greeting to the Cosmozoans. Hello,
The color display must
jellyfish.
be a form of communication. I didn't realize that life forms could exist in this fashion, living off the heat of planets, feeding on the particles in space, absorbing radiation from the cosmos. There's so much to see. Let's head to the next planet in the system and see what's there.
Alright, Helm, you heard the lady. Let's warp out.
Are you seeing this? My sensors indicate this planet is completely devoid of any organic material. And yet, it has a breathable atmosphere and lies well within the system's habitable zone. Most curious.
Agreed. I think a closer look is in order, Captain.
I'm picking up residual levels of radiation. Oh my. I believe I know what happened to this world. Some kind of proto-matter wave happened here.
Protomatter? But that's dangerously unstable. As in Genesis device unstable.
Not if you know how to resolve the chaotic turbulence with a Tarfine reduction.
Sure, I know that.
Recent event, some kind of proto-matter incident happened, and it wiped out all life on the planet. I think we should send an away team down to learn more.
Agreed. We'll beam down and see what's happening. Let's see, let's bring Zarba into a row. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Oh, not sure I'll ever get used to transporters. Let's see. Initial scans suggest this area used to be inhabited, but I can't find a single trace of organic matter. None. I see some carvings on those canyon walls. Let's take a look.
Huh. That pillar near the canyon wall looks interesting as well. You see stuff on the canyon walls? I don't see anything on the canyon walls, but okay. I see some gas. Get some gas. Okay, what is this?
The walls of this canyon were worked by tools. I'm sure of it. Sentient life forms lived here. Until the proto-matter detonation. This pillar here. It seems to be a sign pointing to that canyon. Perhaps a pathway there leads to a settlement of some kind. I'm reading metallic objects there as well. Shall we take a look?
Yes, let's follow the path through to the canyon.
Look, there's some kind of large structure further down the canyon.
Yeah, I see it. Nothing over here. Just want to make sure.
Look at the size of that plaza. These people must have had quite a developed culture. Let's take some readings up there. This looks like a town square or ceremonial center of some kind. I see some murals on the far side of the square over there by that arch. I'd like to examine them. They might tell us more about this place.
Agreed. Let's examine the nearby murals. I'm disagreeing with everything you suggest, Kamarki. Like, why do I have to repeat what you're saying? I don't know. I'm not Japanese. I don't have to repeat stuff, you know. This time. Alright, what's going on here? Eggs.
These murals depict people bringing some objects to this place. Crystals or gems, I believe? They built their settlement around this site. I believe it was a place of great significance to them. The next mural may hold more clues for us. Let's have a look.
Alright, let's check out the next mural. That one up there.
This mural depicts the construction of this large structure. I suspect it was a temple or a place of contemplation for the people. The crystals were revered by the locals, perhaps even worshipped by them. We'd better have a look at the next mural, don't you think?
Yes, let's examine the next mural. I'm just gonna agree with whatever you say, Kamarki.
The crystals depicted in this mural appear to be growing for some
People, egg,
I wonder if this is a symbolic or literal representation.
and they hatch from the egg
Perhaps the
and
structure
become
needed
people.
to be modified to hold the volume of crystals they collected over the years.
I mean, the crystals may have been grown through natural means as well. I suspect this is their means of reproduction. They start out as a little egg crystal and they grow and then they hatch into a person, a humanoid. You think that interpretation is correct, Tavrel? You have no comment on that.
Quite the enigma we found here. I suspect there's more to be found inside. Getting there will be a challenge, however. According to my scans, these pillars are connected to some kind of massive mechanical structure. Probably the peak of technology for these people. I believe it's some kind of opening mechanism for the structure's door.
Alright. Can we open it by deploying some kind of device or using our tricorders?
We could probably force it open, but that could damage the structure, and too much force could even collapse it entirely. I suggest we create a holographic forensic reconstruction.
Oh wow, why didn't I think of that? A holographic recreation of local life?
Yes, it would be based on analysis of things like footprints, wear patterns, and local construction. We can learn what people did here, how they went about their lives, and how they made the device work. We'd be watching a replay of history, roughly speaking. Let's start by gathering information from relics and leftover traces of the people who once lived here.
Okay. I mean, I didn't even know this was a thing we could do. But, or maybe it's just something the Lukari can do. Anyway, let's look for old tools, footprints, feet prints, paw prints, teeth prints, fingerprints, hair and saliva, and or well, anything that could tell us about them. Poop. And we could find their poop. Maybe that could help. Okay, no, never mind. Look at broken pots.
These artifacts were used with opposable thumbs and indicate a likely handspan of 22 centimeters.
Yeah, footprints. Whose footprints are these?
Based on these footprints, these people had a stride that places them at about 1.6 meters on average.
Yeah, more broken pots.
The wear patterns here show us that people leaned against here frequently. This was a meeting and gathering area. Strange. These relics should be covered with dust and sand, worn away by time and wind. But they're all uncovered. No organic matter left, and everything left behind in its place. Frozen in time, like...
Like these people died recently.
Yes. The evidence seems clear. The proto-matter detonation happened only weeks, perhaps even days ago. We're going to need to make an accurate simulation to continue our studies here. I suggest using modified pattern enhancers to do this.
Agreed. What's that modified pattern enhancers in the plaza? I'm just gonna do whatever you say, Kumarki.
Enhancers online. The signal is strong and clear.
Just do whatever you want to do, Kumarki.
2 down, 2 to go. That's 3. 1 more and we'll be ready. That's the last one. All enhancers online and standing by. All right.
Okay.
The enhancers should give us a pretty good image range. Your tricorder can then act as the center of the network control for the enhancers. I can tie in my data to your tricorder whenever you're ready. Get a little close to the center of the square so we can see what happens.
Okay. Alright. Get close to the plaza and center of the ring beam. Okay, blah blah. Alright. Oh. What's going on here?
Note that the alien is using the pillars in a specific order.
Okay. It's almost like you know what he's doing, Marky. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was you who killed these people with proto-matter. You who knows so much about proto-matter. I'm just joking. You know. Human joke. It's human joke. Okay, that's what's happening now. He roars.
Like some kind of functionary, priest or bureaucrat, I think, would unlock the door by turning the murals on the pillars. The top mural on each pillar seems to be locked in place for reference. We should follow the order they used on the pillar murals. If we can turn them correctly, I believe we'll unlock the door.
Alright. Turn the murals on the pillars in the proper order to unlock the door. Got it. This I can do. Ah.
Do you hear that? That's the first pillar set in place.
Cool. By the way, the stereoscopic sound for this is like all wonky. Like it doesn't sound like it's right in front of me, it sounds like it's off to the left or the right instead of being in front of me. It's so weird.
That's 2 pillars set into place. 3 pillars are locked in now.
I'm the master of solving puzzles. And then we need to raise our fist in front of the door, and it opens. Okay. And what the fuck is this doing here?
That's it! It's working! Well done! Shall we see what secrets this building holds? I think I see another mural inside the doorway. We should take a look at it.
Yes, let's go inside and check out the next mural. Okay, what is this doing here? There's been some violation of the Prime Directive here. Big time.
Isn't that the symbol of your Starfleet? How did it get here? How could it be in a temple of people who don't even have electricity, much less space travel? This is getting stranger by the minute. We should search the temple for more murals.
Indeed, let's just do as you say. We have... What do we have here?
Those people in the picture, they don't look like the others.
They look like they're from Starfleet. But the Starfleet of the 23rd century. When they wore very colorful t-shirts and capris. It was a very comfortable time for clothing.
What happened here? If Starfleet officers contacted this civilization in the past, why wouldn't you have a record of it? We should head deeper into the temple and continue our search.
Affirmative. I'm wondering about that. I hope this is not Oh god, it's gonna be more time travel nonsense. I need to get out of here. I can't be here. I can't be doing this. Yeah, from a time source for answers deep in the tunnel. Tempo, why don't you do that? I'm gonna get out of here before Daniel shows up.
The panel on the wall here can be pushed to open something.
Yeah, let me leave before... I don't want to deal with Daniels again. I really don't. Get me out of here. Like, no. No, you can't drag me. I know, Trevor. I know. We're Starfleet. I know. I don't want to deal with Daniels again. Okay, fine. Fine, let me see what this is. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Those inner doors across from the panel are opening.
Oh, okay. What sweet hell is this?
What is all of this?
It's egg crystals. I assume they hatch in the people. Humanoids. Check here.
According to my tricorder, we've reached ground zero. This is where someone detonated the protomatter bomb. From here, a self-propagating cascade of proto-energy radiated outward in all directions, washing over the entire planet.
Could this have been a failed terraforming project? You know, like the Genesis device?
Doubtful. I believe what did this was built specifically as a weapon. There's no new ecosystem. All life was eliminated. I'm picking up a residual energy signature here. Take a look. 16 centimeter wavelength with a slight kaon leak. I've seen this before. It's a byproduct of Zenkethi technology.
Zenkethi? Here? Sir, we found a Deliric space station in orbit around this planet. It's unpowered and covered in decades of dust, which made it hard to pinpoint in the asteroid ring. Unfortunately, we aren't the only ones to find it. Several starships have arrived in the system and they're laying claim to the station. What should we do? Give me a site-to-site transport directly to the station. Keep the Lukari ship protected. Oh, just make sure the station is safe to beam onto. It's not that it has air and everything and gravity. Doesn't have any pathogens that'll make us go crazy and do weird stuff. I read the reports on Kirk and the Naked Time and stuff like that. I know what happened. I don't want to deal with that. Anyway, let's go. Gating site-to-site transport. Huh. Around one of the old K-series Federation deep space stations. But how did it get out here? What happened to it? There's a placard over on the wall. Let's see if there's anything recognizable. What do we have here? It says Deep Space K-13. Admiral, that station was lost in time over 100 years ago. Lost in time and space. K-13 was in the Beta Quadrant before. According to historical records. Go watch the Temporal Agent playthrough at the beginning. We actually this is the same station from the Temporal Agent tutorial. Or TOS character. The TOS character tutorial. Because, remember the space station that Scotty said was supposedly cleared of all people on board and then got sucked into a time hole? He was like, oh well, they'll be fine. Yeah. This is that space station. Told you it will come back to haunt us again. Anyway.
You're trespassing.
No.
I'm claiming this station as salvage, along with everything in it. A little piece of history like this will be quite the vacation site. Experience life on the final frontier at Modron's K-13. But I digress. Unless you're here to discuss leasing opportunities, I suggest you beam off my station.
You're in. It's not your station yet. I think I'll take a look around.
Careful. This old beauty needs some serious repairs. It'd be a shame if something happened to you, or the active stasis pods my men found on board.
And I'd see to it nothing like that happens, Daimon. Maven out.
Fair warning. My Nausicaan guards aren't very
Nausicans. I'm not afraid of some Nausicans.
I'd be happy to sell the pods to you. Consider their shipping costs promotional bonus.
What we got going on here?
Chief Engineer's Log, March 18th, 1570. Had a discussion this morning with security about our Klingon prisoners at the brig. We can't just leave them locked up, or execute them, or exile them on the planet below. Setting them free isn't a popular notion either. We're still looking for options, but I think the stasis pods we have in medical will come in handy real soon.
They got sent back to the 16th century. So this station has been here almost 1,000 years. Actually, about 900 years, actually. Probably close to 900, but... yeah, it's been here a really long time. Admiral, this technology is ancient, surprisingly functional. At least at a rudimentary level. They built things to last in the 23rd century. Gee, I wonder why we don't build stuff like this anymore. In very simplified, easy-to-use forms. Anyway, the Nausicans managed to get partial power online, but they did it in a hurry. It could go down at any moment. In the meantime, I managed to drop those security fields. We can access other parts of the station now. Is there anything else in the computer? There are some log files in the computer as well. Most of them are garbled. I believe I can restore the last entry. Well, let's hear it.
Chief Engineer's Log. Supplemental. By my account, we've been hurled back in time to the 16th century. To make matters worse, we're a very long way from the Deneva system. None of our shuttles are warp capable. And even if we could get to Earth, we'd be in the wrong time. In short, we're stuck. There's nothing to do now but wait and try to conjure up a way to get back to the right time.
This computer's lost the ability to link to the main computer. Once the security field's down, we can get into the other lab. And there we may be able to get into the main computer and lock the Nausicans out. That'll keep them from bringing the fields back online or using the station to stop us. Let's see what we can find in the other lab.
The fines for trespassing are quite severe, and I plan on collecting them.
Maldron, shut up. So yeah, they got sent back to the 16th century, way out here, way far away from Earth. Basically stuck, trapped, and... yeah, that kind of sucks. I blame it on Scotty. This was all Scotty's fault. You know, if only he had made certain that everybody was transported off the station, these people would be okay. But no, he's like, oh well, they'll be fine. Locking the Nausicans out of the main computer. That will keep them from taking over any more of the station's subsystems. Good work. Any more information? There is another log entry, Admiral. I'll play it.
Chief Engineer's Log, April 17th, 1570. Today we visited the planet we're calling Draconis 3 to collect supplies. The good news, there's a humanoid civilization down there. The bad news, a potential Prime Directive violation. Our landing party was seen beaming in by some of the locals. We're hoping that doesn't impact their culture in any way. One thing's for sure, they can't help us go home. Their tech level is Bronze Age at best.
Admiral, the station's so old and badly damaged that most of the security systems don't work anymore. However, if we can take over the central hub, we can lock it down and keep the Nausicans from bringing anyone else over. Acknowledged. Let's secure the central hub of the station.
Trying my patience is going to cost you dearly.
So yes, there was a violation of the Prime Directive here. Look at all these people here, including what looks to be is that a Romulan or a Klingon? Can't tell. I can't quite make out the outfit. It looks like a Romulan, but it looks like he's wearing a Klingon outfit. I don't know. Are any of these people alive?
Chief Engineer's Log, August 6th, 1570. The Warp Booster Sled project is officially a bust. When we tried to spin up the coils, we couldn't get a stable warp field. Yashvi and Arlington managed to shut it down and stop a breach, but the shuttle's impulse drive is shot. I hate giving up, but we just don't have the parts we need to make it work.
Yes, back in the day, they dressed in very simple. Simple. Still can't tell what that is. Alright, let's go deal with Modern. You ready, ladies? Auxiliary powers coming up now. Activating a low-level scattering field that will prevent the Nausicans from beaming over reinforcements. Wait, does that keep us from beaming out? Excellent. Anything else? Found one last log entry in there, Admiral. Afraid the rest of the computer's memory is heavily corrupted. Put it on screen. Or audio, or whatever.
Chief Engineer's Log, July 26th, 1571. Most of us went into stasis this morning. There weren't enough pods for everyone. 3 of us had to stay awake. We drew lots, and Tavon, Sheridan, and I were the lucky winners. Since we're out of options, we've decided to go native and live out our lives under Conus 3. Hopefully, one day our records will be found, and the people of Station K-13 will be remembered.
Rule of Acquisition 431. When the shooting starts, let the mercenaries handle it. Handle this, Captain!
Modern.
The crime is trespassing. The sentence is death. Enemy target.
Your crime is death. Damn it, he got away. Admiral, need you back on the ship right away. Madrin and his Nautican allies are moving to intercept us and the Concordium. Oh, so he wants to fight my ship now. Okay, beam up.
I see you took out the Nausigans on my station. I'll just add their fees to your tab. I do hope you're good for it. Otherwise, I might have to take possession of that pretty ship of yours. Come to think of it, I'll be taking your ship anyway. Whether you're alive or not when I do is up to you.
You're welcome to try, Daimon. I don't think you'll like the results. This is a very different ship than the last time we met. Actually been a while. When was the last time I saw Madron? Was it on New Romulus? I think so. It's been a while. Is that it? You done?
That was quite an adventure. I knew Madron was greedy and treacherous, but I never thought he was willing to kill to get what he wants. In spite of that, I feel like we've learned so much out here, and for the better.
It's often like this, Captain. Dangerous, but also filled with discovery. And lots of blowing shit up.
Indeed. I'd say our first flight was a success. Now we need to share our discoveries with everyone back home. I hope today's events will convince my people of the continued need to explore and to be part of the galactic community. With luck, we'll do this again sometime, and soon. On behalf of the Lukari people, thank you.
You're welcome, Captain. Safe travels. Don't deal with the Ferengi without a proper advisor. And we'll see you next time. I'd say that these events are better described as harrowing. The Zakenfi have been quiet for years. Now they're using protomatter bombs and committing genocide. There's also the problem of K-13. How did they even get here? I'll put in a call for the fleet to send repair teams. The fleet can take command of this piece of history. All stations have reported in. We can depart on your orders, Admiral. Take us out. Da da da. Da, 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 da,
I'm happy to hear the Lukari handled their first experience with space exploration well. There's talk of their desire to join the Federation, and from what I'm seeing, they'd be fine members. The mystery of Station K-13 has been solved, although the past violation of the Prime Directive by some of its personnel is a concern. Hopefully the crew preserved in stasis pods will be able to shed a little more light on that situation. Finally, this news of a Zenkethi protomatter weapon is disturbing. I'll be looking into it from all angles, diplomatic and military in particular. We've fought a war with them before, and I'd prefer avoiding another now.
Well, you know, as I said going recently, war is the option. Yeah. Anyway, our rewards from this is the Nausicaan. The Intoil technology set was a Nausicaan disruptor set. This is pretty good if you're doing a disruptor build. You get a beam array, get a energy torpedo, and you get a console. Yeah, a nice little three-piece there. And you also get a Nausicaan energy weapon, which is apparently also a unique weapon as well. So let's grab that. Alright. Give me a second here. Alright. Let's do the next mission. This Kumarki comes back. I'm not going to do that right now. We'll deal with that later. Alright. I'm going to do of Signs and Portents.
The Lukari have discovered some unusual activity in an unexplored region of the Alpha Quadrant. The data suggests another weaponized use of protomatter, similar to what happened recently at Draconis 3. The Klingons have sent a ship out to assist with the Lukari investigation there, and we'd like you to join them. If the Zenkethi are involved, we need to know about it fast.
I agree. We need to find out about what's going on here. Alright. Let's go figure out what these Zenkethi are up to. Okay. You've arrived in the Hrazani system. I'm reading 2 ships in local space. Incoming hail from the IKS Core, Admiral. Ah, the Klingons are here.
Guavan, I am General Rodek, Security Advisor to the Lukari. I have read your report on the incident at 20 Draconis. If the Zenkethi are behind all this, we must be ready to meet them in battle.
Agreed. The Zenkethi are quite formidable.
Do you have any questions?
Okay. Why are you here?
I have met the Zenkethi in battle many times. I know how they think and how they fight. Because of this, I have been assigned to investigate the protomatter incidents here. The Empire wants to know more about the Zenkethi's new weapon.
I see.
Do you have any questions?
What have you learned so far?
We know the Zenkethi have developed a protomatter weapon. What we do not know is why. They have not attacked any of our enemies with this weapon. This is puzzling, considering their proximity to several key Federation systems. The Empire has asked, what drives the Zenkethi to use such a weapon? And I intend to provide the answer.
Agreed.
Do you have any questions?
No, let's get started, General.
The Lukari are just ahead, and eager to begin the search.
Now piloting the LSS Raskava.
It's good to see you again. It looks like we have another incident to study. We sent out a number of long-range sensor probes to this sector recently. After the events of 20 Draconis, I took the liberty of setting the probes to scan for protomatter. I'm afraid they found something. Let's begin our search by sending a short-range probe to the nearby planet.
I see you upgraded to a new ship here. This is your ship's maiden voyage, isn't it? What kind of warp speed is it capable of?
Yes, the project was a community effort designed by some of our best and brightest. With the help of our allies in the Alliance, we were able to finish construction and the shakedown cruise faster than anyone expected. The Raskava may not be as large or impressive as some ships, but she's ours, and she's ready for the job.
Congratulations, Captain. She's a fine vessel. Fine, triangular-looking ship.
The crew of the Raskava stands ready.
Understood. Move near the planet and launch a probe.
Proto-matter is the weapon of a coward, but we respect its power.
Protomatter can also be quite beneficial, General, when used properly.
You know, I thought I was telling Kumarki to launch a probe, but I guess I had to launch a probe. Yeah, I'm going to launch a probe.
The probe is away. The atmosphere of the planet is so thick it will take the probe some time to get through the interference. While the probe is busy, we can collect data from the planet's moons. At least one moon has signs of protomatter energy. A closer look will give us more information.
Well, the first moon is nearby. Move closer and scan it, or you want me to scan it? Dialogue here is a little weird. Yeah, okay, you want me to scan.
Perhaps the probe's information will give us more insight as to why
This
these
is a
attacks
Class
are
Y
occurring.
moon. It's incapable of sustaining most known life forms, but it was scorched by protomatter recently. Why would anyone devastate such a place? I think we should take a look at the next moon.
Agreed. Let's head to the second moon and conduct a scan. Or I will conduct a scan.
Perhaps they use the moon as a test site for the weapon.
If so, it was a poor choice. Why scour a world already devoid of life?
It sickens me to see protomatter used like this. Another enigma, I'm afraid. This is a Class D moon, similar to Luna in the Sol system. Incapable of supporting life, and yet it has been hit by a protomatter. Why? Perhaps the third moon will have some answers. Let's take a look.
Acknowledged. We'll head to the third moon and run a scan. Did somebody give Kumarki bad information about our moon?
But one quite different from the first. What is the pattern?
This makes no sense. There is no tactical pattern to these attacks. There must be a reason, though.
Shut up, Rodak.
Let's figure this out quickly
Shut up.
before more lives are lost.
Kumarki. Okay, the only reason I'm saying is that this moon is not like Luna. I don't know who gave Kumarki that information, but it's wrong. That moon clearly has an atmosphere to it. Luna does not have an atmosphere. So, somebody gave Kumarki bad info. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find them. I'm going to hurt them.
Scanning. The moon is Class L. I'm picking up some ruins on the surface, some simple life forms. There's evidence of crude attempts at terraforming, but no signs of a protomatter detonation. It looks like there was an attempted settlement on this planet, but the project was abandoned. By the look of these readings, it took place over a century ago.
Huh.
The probe we sent to the planet is active now. It's sending data back to us.
Maybe we'll get some more answers after we've collected the data.
I'm detecting incredible levels of radiation, atmospheric pollution, ruins of great cities, and... Oh no. Based on these scans, I believe this is the planet Kentar, the original homeworld of my people. There are no signs of protomatter here. It seems Kentar was rendered incapable of supporting life long ago. By the Kentari.
Huh. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Captain.
I can barely believe what I'm seeing. I've always wondered what became of them, and now I know. Most Lukari thought something like this would happen, but some of us hoped they would see reason and overcome it. It saddens me deeply to see otherwise.
I understand.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
Just who were the Kentari?
Once we were all Kentari. Those who followed the teachings of the scholar Lukar came to be known as Lukari. The Kentari were obsessed with power and material wealth. Their pursuit of such things was destroying the people and the planet. The Lukari stood against those things, and for that, we paid a terrible price.
I see.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
Why did you leave your homeworld?
There was a terrible schism between Kentari and Lukari. It ultimately led to civil war. We lost. In the final days of the war, most of us chose self-imposed exile over death or imprisonment. We gathered on our remaining ships and left Kentar forever. To this day, that event is known as the Great Exodus.
Understood.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
You seem surprised to find Kentar here. Why?
Much about Kentar was stricken from our records, including its location. Only a few Lukari know of the homeworld. My crew and I were not among their number until now. It is a shameful matter that many of us would like to forget.
I understand, Captain.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
Time for that later, even though I asked all the questions. We should continue our mission. Lukari transmitted the coordinates to the next system for investigation, Admiral. Ready to depart on your command. Warp out. I'm reading the protomatter signatures detected by the Lukari. Preliminary scans indicate the event occurred within the last 24 hours. General Rodek is hailing us, Admiral. On screen.
There has been a large-scale battle in this system. We are analyzing the debris. It appears the losing side possessed technology roughly a century behind our own. Preliminary scans indicate that the battle was very one-sided. I recommend we take a closer look at some of the nearby debris.
Very well. Let's start with a scan of that debris ahead of us.
Our scans are showing the wreckage of dozens of ships. They weren't all military either. I'm seeing remains of freighters, mining ships, research craft, even luxury vessels.
Are you sure? It looks like rocks. Okay. Was this the Zinkefi, Rodek?
Unclear at the moment. We have not detected any Zinkefi debris in the field yet. Whoever did this was powerful, but not honorable. There is no honor in attacking the weak. I'm detecting strong energy signatures ahead. Further scans may prove to be more conclusive.
Agreed. Let's move to the energy signatures and scan them. Because I love scanning.
Around 50 ships were involved in the battle. Many were lightly armed, if at all. I am reading traces of engine-grade plasma ahead. It does not match that left by the local craft. Perhaps the aliens managed to score a hit to the engines of an enemy ship. I suggest we advance and investigate further.
Right. We'll move in. We'll move to a new energy signature and analyze it. Or I will do everything here. We have here. Oh, what is this thing?
This is all that is left of a Zinkethi vessel. It appears the aliens detonated the warp core of one of their capital ships after ramming the Zinkethi at full impulse. They fought with honor. For them, it was a good day to die.
Tell me more about these Zinkethi, General.
They are reptilian, territorial, and aggressive. In battle, they are ruthless and devious. If they fought with honor, they would almost be respectable warriors. They fought the Empire and the Federation and lost. It appears they are preparing for another war, but with whom? I dislike riddles. Let us get to the truth of these attacks.
The sooner, the better.
Perhaps they are testing the weapon against planets that are not part of the Alliance, hoping that we will turn a blind eye to their crimes. Once they have perfected the weapon, they will certainly use it on their own enemies. And their list of enemies is long. We should continue our investigation. There may be more clues in this area.
Agreed. Let's continue to scan the area. I love scanning.
I'm receiving a distress call. It's very faint. I'm sending you the coordinates.
I see it.
I don't know who you are or where you came from, but thank you.
What happened here, Captain? I'm assuming you're a captain.
I tell you?
Who are you?
Egan Burin, captain of the Pavini starship Bastion. Or what's left of her, anyway. Most of my crew was planetside on shore leave when the invaders warped into the system. We went into battle with a skeleton crew. It's a miracle we survived.
Indeed.
What can I tell you?
Why did the Zinkethi attack you?
I honestly have no idea. Until today, we had never seen them. We hailed them. They didn't answer, and then they started shooting. They just kept firing, even when we tried to surrender. And then some sort of energy bomb went off on the homeworld. It killed everyone. They finished off the rest of our ships and left. Somehow they missed us.
Most fortunate.
What can I tell you?
Do you have any nearby allies for safe havens?
No. We had no colonies, no allies from other worlds. Until today, we were our own worst enemies. The powers that be on Povan fought amongst themselves from time to time, and everyone thought we were one step away from a global war. In the end, we put all of that behind us to fight these aliens as one. And we still lost.
Well, you're still here, Captain.
What can I tell you?
Can we do something to help you right now?
There might be survival pods from
like a hot chocolate
among the wreckage. Could you look for them? We're doing all we can to keep life support running over here. I can't start a search and rescue operation on my own. If you have any engineers you could loan or some spare parts, my crew and I would be forever grateful.
I think we can manage that. Our engineers will assist you while we search for survivors. So survivors are where the blinking lights are, if you just noticed that.
Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you.
There you are.
I thought no one would come. Thank you, strangers. Thank you.
Someone heard. By all the gods, someone heard the signal. I'm saved.
Thank you again. May we seek asylum among your kind? Please, we don't have anywhere else to go.
We're sending you the location of Starbase K-13. little bit of a mess, but it has air and gravity, I think, and lighting. That's about it. It's not far from here. Should be okay.
I've confirmed the captain's story. The planet nearby was hit by a protomatter blast. Estimated casualties in a... Check your long-range sensors. It just happened again. Another detonation.
Oh, but confirmed. Go to red alert.
It is time for a reckoning. The Zinkethi must pay for their crimes. We must go, now, before they escape.
Agreed. No, maximum warp. Go. All hands are reported in, Admiral. Ready to go, no orders. Warp out. Maximum warp. Let's get there. Catch him. Go, go, go. Now entering the Jod Core system. Sensors indicate the presence of a pre-industrial civilization on the planet ahead. This moon shows signs of recent protomatter detonation. Admiral, I'm detecting Zinkethi life signs on the planet. They may be preparing another bomb.
Whatever the Zinkethi are doing down there, we need to stop it. Now.
Tactical advice?
Target their cruisers first, if possible. The support they provide to their allies is difficult to deal with, as long as they are active. Now is not the time to sit and chew ligament. We should strike now, before they can destroy another planet.
Very well.
Whatever the Zinkethi are doing down there, we need to stop it. Now.
Agree. Let's get to that planet and stop them. And nothing. Cool. It's a cool game. Let me try approaching the planet again. Nope. Game. Oh, I'm in the wrong location. Okay, I need to... Core, go over here. I just love it when the event flags don't trigger. The game. What are you doing?
Whatever the Zinkethi.
Okay, there we go. I probably flew past the trigger.
Zinkethi warships! Red alert! Alliance vessels. This system has been claimed by the Zinkethi Coalition. Your presence is unnecessary. Leave at once.
That's not going to happen.
You were warned. So be it. We now walk on the path of violence.
Battle stations.
Battle, come on. Fight!
I'd say the Rescava did quite well in the first battle.
Yes, you
well fought.
Fired one shot.
Victory is ours.
We can beam an away team close to the Zinkethi position, Admiral. We're currently far from many of the settlements we detected on the surface. Alright. Beam down. Alright. Who's coming? Bring Umlaut. Bring... Yeah, we'll bring Colas. No. Notch. And Alan. Okay. That'll do. Admiral, I believe the Zinkepi are using some type of jamming technology to conceal the protomatter bomb from us. Finding it could be difficult in this terrain. My recommendations, number 1?
Their weapon is inefficiently shielded. It leaks kaons at a level our tricorders can detect and track. I recommend we scan for elevated kaon levels and follow the signal.
Good idea. Let's scan for kaons and pursue the Zinkepi. Admiral, not that type of scanning. Okay. Here.
The kaon particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
Oh, I see. They followed the waterfall. The rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
Stupid tricorder. It's broken. I sensed them. They're here.
The Zinkepi!
They're big and angry.
We now walk the path of violence.
So be it. Attack! Come, Zinkepi. See how a true warrior fights.
You will not stop us.
So, there are some Zinkepi with a taste for battle. Good.
Scans indicate they
Good.
to the east. Why would they destroy
Alright,
entire
battle.
planets?
They must find some tactical advantage in these actions, for some reason.
I'm reading Zenkethi life signs ahead. They're waiting for us.
Ah, good. We will meet them in glorious battle.
Ah, good.
They are using delaying tactics. Must get close.
The path continues down from here. The protomatter bomb is still ahead of us. The kaon levels are rising. We're getting closer to the protomatter bomb.
world must be cleansed!
Yeah, these are big fellas. I'm still gonna try and slap them with my rifle.
Rabbit cars! I can smell their fear.
There, just ahead. I see guards. We must be close. The trail ends here. I'm reading Zenkethy life signs inside that blocked-off cave.
Blasting through all that rock will take some time that we don't have.
I'm reading a tunnel behind that waterfall. One that leads to the cave. We must move. Quickly.
Alright, let's finish this. Follow the tunnel behind the waterfall into the cave. Yes, yes, I know. That's what I'm doing.
And we can take them by surprise.
Look!
What's going on here?
They've set up the protomatter bomb in here. But we'll need to clear the Zenkethy from the cave before we can do anything about the bomb.
Yep. Agreed. Take the Zenkethy down and secure the cavern.
Then clearly, enemies disappears.
You get them all?
That is a huge protomatter matrix. It's controlled by 3 regulator consoles, all active and cycling towards detonation. I can shut it down, but I need time. Cover me while I work.
You got your back, Captain. Shut those bombs down.
More Zenkethy. Defend the Lukari!
Shutting down Pylon Alpha.
For honor! For the Empire! Your path of violence ends here, Zenkethy. Soon, victory will be ours. Keep fighting!
Pylon Alpha is offline. Shutting down Pylon Beta now. Is shut down.
On to the next one.
Pylon Gamma is down. We're all clear.
Hey, security is still here. You guys got enough targets to keep you busy.
Gamma is down. We're all clear.
You get them all? No, there's still more than kept me. Alright, I think they're all dead now. Nope, nope, not yet.
It's done. All the bombs are deactivated. We can... Wait. Look! These crystal formations are very similar to those we found at the first proto-bombing site on Draconis 3.
Yeah, they're egg things.
Not be a coincidence. We may have found what the Zenkethi are targeting in these attacks.
Indeed. Rhoda, something to add?
Word from the core. Zenkethi ships are dropping out of water.
Maven to the Valors. Admiral, the Zenkethi are on an intercept course at full impulse. Shall we beam up the away team? Yep, beam us up. I think we're done here. Site is secured. Admiral, the Zenkethi command ship is hailing us. This ought to be interesting. On screen.
Alliance vessels. I am Fleet Admiral Arenzen Tarak. As you now know, this system has been claimed by the Zenkethi Coalition. Further aggression on your part will not be tolerated. This world is not yours to defend. Leave now, while you're still able.
We do not recognize your claims, Zenkethi. Your forces have murdered millions. If you are the leader here, it is you who will answer for these crimes.
We're not going anywhere until this is over. Yeah.
Then your choice is made. The path of violence. It is one I have walked many times, without fear, without remorse. Come, let us walk it together.
Fight now! For honor and glory!
We shall walk the path of violence. There are very few steps it takes.
This is far from over. Tell your leaders, the Zenkethi will not be denied. Those who try to stop us will be purged, their homeworlds cleansed. You have been warned. Test us at your peril.
Let them flee. Let them run to their masters and whimper like craven targs. Let them whisper of warriors who fight with honor and without fear.
I doubt we've seen the last of them, General.
You may be right. They may return and bring their protomatter weapon with them. Should that day come, I hope to meet them in battle once more with a warrior like you at my side. But for now, I must return to the Empire. There is a matter of great importance that I must investigate there.
It's been an honor, General.
I think we've found a big piece of the puzzle. I believe the Zenkethi are targeting planets with concentrations of those strange crystals. But why? A riddle for another day, I suppose. For now, we should return and share what we've learned. About everything. Including the fate of Kentar. Do you think they managed to survive somehow?
Perhaps. There are always possibilities, Captain. It's a very big galaxy. Admiral, all decks have reported in. Ready to depart. Take us out.
So it's true. The Zenkethi have a protomatter bomb. All those lives. No one in the Alliance is comfortable with the Zenkethi having a weapon of genocide. What happened to those planets could happen to any world in Alliance space. We need to know more about it and how to stop it. We need to know more about these crystals you mentioned as well. If they're the key to these attacks, we need to know why.
Yes, we do. Okay, so the rewards from this mission is you get the Brayden Reconnaissance Technology set. This ship set is really nothing special. I don't even know what it's especially what the strong suit of this set is. This is more about speed and flight speed, it looks like. Yeah. Seems like the focus is more on speed, so yeah, other than that, there's really nothing special about this set. Console. And you get a couple of space traits too. Regenerates with control of synergy, regen in space or regen on the ground, so yeah, nothing really special, but yeah. Yeah, the reward sets are kind of meh for this mission. Alright, so we got that. Yeah, looks like about a 148. Alright, why don't we do recruitment. Yay. My choices for recruitment. I will get a entertainer. Why not? Why not get an entertainer? Alright, let's do one thing here, and then we'll wrap up the night here. Let's see, what we get? Forge and Fire or Jupiter Red? I don't want to do counterpoint. Counterpoint is just kind of annoying. Jupiter Iratus. Sure, let's do it. Round out the night. And get my progress in. Yeah, check where I'm at with reputation stuff here.
The Terrans will be here soon to sweep.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's got one of the these things. The ROW zoomies on the spinner ship, whatever it's called. I forget what's the name of this ship? Vulcan Experimental Scout Ship. They call it the spinner or something like that.
Warning, ship is under attack.
The squid?
Here they come. All ships, battle stations.
For welcoming, Commissioner.
Captain over and no one.
That
ships. Engage the Terran fleet.
This isn't over, Admiral. Believe that.
Enterprise, Defiant, take some ships and take her down. Rest, stay alert. This is a smoke.
They will not. Okay. Now we work ourselves.
You need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
Come on, Funnel, let's go. Kill.
You need to get those rifts under control.
Are you guys even trying?
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
Let's go.
You need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station. Terrans now control Projector Beta.
Come on, Beta. What's going on?
Those rifts aren't going to close themselves. The ships at Jupiter Station.
I know. I'm. As a person at Beta doing anything? Okay, you're trying to do science, but it's not working until you close the rifts, man.
Get those rifts under control.
Guys.
got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems. We've locked down the projectors. Now they're ours for good.
You still here, Grandma? It's an hour. Did you like that story?
Enterprise is back here. Shield systems are negating your attack from the enemy. Take them out first. The Enterprise is near Projector Gamma. The Enterprise is going for Projector Alpha.
Goodbye. Okay. A little weird when she does that.
Enterprise is near Projector Gamma.
Goodbye.
Well done. We sent the Terrans home with a message. If you intend to test us, be prepared for the consequences. Hopefully their Emperor will listen to that message, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
Okay. Should be able to get the last bit of this. Actually, no, I still only got 4. Dang it. Dang it. We'll take the Gamma instead this time. Alright. Understood. Alright. I really only have 5. I mean 4. Yeah, I only have 4. Dang it. Dang it. Hate that I gotta rely on premium marks. Premium marks are a scam. Alright, anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. We started this arc. We got a new threat on the horizon. The Zikefi. The Zikefi are our villains now. So, alright, anyway. October is tomorrow, isn't it? Yes. Tomorrow is October. You know what that means? It's the start of Spooktober. I've already got a game lined up in mind for Spooktober. An old classic. Which I haven't played in a long time, so it'll be fun to play. So, we'll start that next week. And also next week I'll continue with the rest of New Frontiers arc next week. And I'll see you next time in October. The best month of the year. For some people, anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good night, and take care. Bye-bye.